2020 has been unlike any year any of us have ever experienced. And while the fight for equality isn't new, something has changed.
10 News anchor Lindsay Ward sat down with a woman leading the local conversation on diversity about what makes this time different.
Keep your eyes. These are moments from June's prayer march and vigil, now marked in Roanoke's history. Moments of unity, peace, and lament. It's these moments the founder of Sisters of Change, JoJo Friday, has unknowingly spent the past 3 years working toward.
It's a very different time and moment, and it's one that we've been preparing for.
One could say she was created for such a time as this. Diversity and unity are at the core of who Friday is as a person.
I'm mixed. My father is white. My mother is black.
In 2018, when Sisters of Change was birthed out of a desire to bring a diverse group of women together, Friday could have never imagined she'd help organize an event like this that would attract hundreds.
When we first began, it was not popular. I could remember we put on a summer bash, to have everyone come, and no one came.
She found it frustrating trying to lead others in our community to real change.
It was a struggle only because they had never collaborated together past a zip code or past a color or past, who they vote for.
Friday persevered, so when the cry for social justice reached fever pitch this year, Sisters of Change stepped out of the silent shadows and took center stage.
We're seen as the leader right now. There are people that have partnered with us who never did before this time, to be honest. There are people now, whenever they do their events, we're the first one to call. Will you be involved in our event?
Finally, glimpses of change. So what's different now?
I think we watched a man get killed in front of us on TV, and anyone that can watch that and think that it's okay, I would just really question that person. So we saw that over and over and over again. We're all stuck at home because of COVID, so all eyes were on the TV and all eyes were on social media.
Beth Bell is the founder of Fem City Roanoke, a partner agency with Sisters of Change. As a leader in the local business community, she has made it her mission to diversify the networking group after asking friends some tough questions.
How come when certain people come to our group, it seems to be a great, they seem to make great connections and have support, and then they never come back. And part of that response was they don't see themselves here.
She's now taking steps toward unity.
I feel like I've personally made a mistake for the past 20 years is thinking, oh, it's okay, as long as I love my neighbor, I'm doing the best I can do. And I think the difference now is I know that's not enough.
The next step is how do I change my circle in order to actually change our community? And that's the next step. In order to build that bridge, there needs to be kind, warm, and loving guidance in order to take that to, the next step.
And Sisters of Change is hoping to serve the community as the connecting bridge.
When people need leadership, it would be a disservice to my community not to rise up to it.
Sisters of Change has created a diversity course for businesses and nonprofits interested in educating its employees, and Friday teaches the curriculum.